Hey, Ross, you want to do something now? What is up, Finn fans? Go wash your eyes out. Because that was horrible. That was horrible. We're gonna get into it. I'm gonna talk about the game, how putrid it was, how just it was bad. But I do have to shout out the sponsor, obviously, Sleeper. Fantastic app. Again, you get your free $20 entry, no deposit needed. But also, if you want to make a deposit, you get 100% match up to $100 if you click the link in the description and use my code DDW. Also, real quick, I want to make a little bit of an announcement slash a little bit of a clarification and also a little bit of an apology. That is to my man Shadow Fates. So Shadow Fates during the live stream donated, talking about how me and Omar defend Tua a lot and how are you going to defend him? And I was like, I don't think I defend him. And then I went off on this tangent talking about essentially like if you say a positive, you are qualified as a 2-and-near. And I think he took it as me making a jab at him, which I wasn't. So I do apologize. Again, he donated, which you never have to, and I greatly appreciate it. But to him, it came off like I was being a little bit of a butthole, to say nicely. And I do want to formally apologize to Shadow Fates. I've been a follower for a while and a cool dude. So again, hopefully you're seeing this. Hopefully you didn't, fully give up on the channel. I do apologize if it came off like my jokes were towards you. It was just in general. So again, apologize from the bottom of my heart. Didn't mean it towards you, and I'm sorry it came off that way. Just wanted to start off like that. Start off on a positive note, right? Because Stephen Ross should be apologizing to us for what our eyes just watched on the field today. Because holy crap-oly. Let's talk. Do we want to talk about stats? Tua was abysmal. Tua was horrible. 12 for 23, 100 yards and 3 interceptions. All of the interceptions were just horrible. The first pick six, I think it was a pick six, he throws a pass out to Devon Achane that threw too high. So then Achane tries to jump up and get it. He tips the ball right into the defender's hand. Then he throws 2 more just stupid interceptions. Just the worst. Absolutely horrible. Devon Achane, 13 carries, 82 yards. Should have got the ball more often, but obviously fell back horribly. D. Estridge was your leading receiver, but that's because of his 140-yard pass from Quinn Ewers. Tua fumbled. The snaps were bad. It was just bad. We had 2 sacks on the day, one from Terrell Dodson and one from Jalen Phillips. We could get no pressure again. And then you look at the other side. Dylan Gabriel, 13 for 18, 116, no touchdowns or interceptions. He didn't really do anything. Quinshon Judkins, 25 carries, 84 yards, 3 touchdowns. But again, it all came off of turnovers. It's not necessarily the defense's fault that they scored 31 when they had such a short field to do it. It just, we forced a punt, then we punt, they kick a field goal, we kick a field goal, it's 3-3. Then they finally march down the field, score a touchdown, but it did come after a 3rd and 6 where it was intercepted, but then there was a pass interference call, which was a bad call. Like, it was a horrible pass interference call on Minka Fitzpatrick, which then gave them an extra downs and then a 46-yard touchdown run. Then we fumble on the kick return. They score a touchdown off of 46 yards, which again was laced with penalties. Then we punt, they punt, we kick a field goal. Hey, it's not that bad. We're down by 11. First play of the 3rd quarter, interception, which was then the pick 6. Then we punt, they punt, then we turn over on downs, they punt. So again, a lot of their points came off of turnovers. And then we throw another interception, then they get a touchdown, then we throw another interception. It was so bad. Just ill, and it's not even like they blew us out of the water in some statistics. They had 15 first downs. We had 12 first downs. Again, they had short fields because we were turning the ball over. First downs off of penalties. They had 4 first downs off of penalties. The Miami Dolphins committed 11 penalties for 103 yards. Do you remember when we beat the Jets and we won because of their penalties? 4 turnovers. 4 turnovers. Even the time of possession wasn't that lopsided. They had like a 3-minute more time of possession. Rushing yards, 104 to our 99. Again, they didn't run all over us. Passing, like the total yardage was 206 to 219. Miami had more total yards. What else did it's just the team was just turning the ball over, committing penalties, giving the Browns chance after chance after chance after chance. This team is bad. It is really, really bad. And it's to the point where, as the owner, you can't sit here and look at a 31-6 loss and not make a move. And I know people are going to say, why make a move? What is it going to do? It's not going to affect us. If anything, we might win games that we shouldn't, and yada, yada, blah, blah, blah. It shows as an owner that you care and you won't stand for this bad of a play. Now, will he? I have no idea, right? As I'm recording this, he could be talking to him and saying he's going to fire him. I'm going to text my guy right now and ask him and be like, there's no way. There's no way. But it's bad. And Quinn Ewers comes in, which the whole game I was saying, a lot of people in my live stream were saying, like, put Ewers in, put Ewers in, put Ewers in, which was big because Ewers was activated, and then they made Zach Wilson the emergency quarterback, and then Quinton Bell was activated, and Judon was inactivated. All of these things were happening. That was like, whoa, these are very interesting moves. And Ewers comes in, and it just was bad, right? It was so bad. You got to delay games. Ewers' first pass was almost intercepted. Then we had a bubble screen that was tackled for a loss. And then Ewers' second pass was a bad pass to Jalen Waddle, almost got him hurt. And then Ewers stays in the pocket, takes a big hit, but throws a deep ball to D. Estridge, who made a ridiculous catch. Shout out to D. Estridge for that catch. But it's like, the penalties and then the delay of games and, the play. At one point, Tua was yelling at the sideline, pointing at his ears to get the play in. Again, this is your 4th year as the head coach and the play caller, and we're still having delay of games and problems getting the plays in. Like these are things, the play calling, the lack of getting the plays in, the undisciplined from your team. Like, honestly, by watching this game, the team definitely checked out. Like, I honestly think they just checked out at this point. I think this is the game where he's going to lose the locker room, and I think this is the game where McDaniel's going to get fired. So again, I will make a video talking about it tomorrow. Will McDaniel get fired, or why? Or I don't even know what the title of tomorrow's video is going to be. It's going to be out early at 7 o'clock. And then if he does get fired, I'll make that video afterwards, and we'll talk about, he got fired, what's the next steps, and this and that. Honestly, I would fire him and Greer. Like, if I'm being honest with you, how bad they played in this game, I'm firing the both of them. Because 31-6 is just abysmal to the Cleveland Browns. Like, you got to be kidding me right now. 3 interceptions, 1 fumble. Just undisciplined, messy, disgusting football. Like, that's what it was. Now you got to go face the Falcons. Then you got to face the Ravens. And then you got to face the Bills and the Commanders to go into your bye. The Miami Dolphins right now are competing for the number 1 overall pick. Now, the Jets lost to the Panthers, so they still have that number 1 overall pick because they haven't won. But as it stands right now, the Miami Dolphins have the number 2 overall pick. As it stands right now, as you saw right there, they have the number 2 overall pick. My mic wasn't connected to that scene, so I wasn't going to really talk about it. I just wanted to show you. Blip it up right there. Number 2 overall pick. They're in front of New Orleans because they have an easier strength of schedule, and they're in front of Tennessee because they have an easier strength of schedule. Again, the Miami Dolphins have the fast track to the #1 overall pick because if you have a harder strength of schedule, you should be that record. If you have an easier strength of schedule, you get the nod over another team that's tied. So again, if Baltimore ends up losing next week, we still have the #2 overall pick. So right now, Miami's picking 2. And Mendoza, a picture of him was on Twitter with him and his brother sitting in a tent rocking all Miami gear. Just saying, some people don't like Mendoza. Some people do. Some people don't think we'll take a quarterback. Some people do. This team played so bad, I don't even know anymore. So I will see you. Let me check Twitter before I hop off here. I don't think anything has happened. As an owner of the team, you're custodian of a public trust, a guard, blah, blah, blah. Time to blow up the debacle. Post-game media, Sean Payton, da, 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 da. Bradley Chubb on how the Dolphins wound up on the wrong side of the discipline, man. Head coach. Head coach. See what I'm saying? Head coach. I will see you either later tonight if moves do happen, but definitely tomorrow, 7 a.m. And then, again, we're going to talk about a lot of things. So, again, apologies to Shadow Fate if my jokes came off wrong and you thought they were towards you. Again, just want to apologize for that one. Also, shout out to the 1,300 of you guys who stayed for the whole stream to hang out in the misery of that game. I love every single one of you that hung out, that donated. You never have to donate, that liked the stream. I will be here Sunday, 1 o'clock for the Falcons game. I will be here for the Ravens game. I will be here at 9 a.m. for the Commanders game. I'm not going anywhere. Diehard Finn fans through and through. But I will see you either later tonight, definitely tomorrow. But like usual, stay classy and fins up.